What it do, YouTube? My name is Dustin. You can call me Tex. And we're back on the finals, man, in 2026. And I just kind of wanted to discuss my opinion on the game. You know, multiple years after it came out. I think we're like 10 plus seasons in at this point. I've been playing it again for about a week. And genuinely, I think this game has all of the components to be a fucking massive mainstream FPS game. And it has had those for quite some time, but you know, there's been a couple of hiccups on the way between the hackers in the very first season, and then after that the nukes, which went on for another whole season, which deterred a lot of people from the game and kind of had them write this game off. And then this game had an identity crisis in its third season. You know, it couldn't decide what kind of game it wanted it to be, switching primary game modes out. Just it's been struggling to find its way. It's had the spotlight once or twice, but it can never really capitalize, you know. And I think it's finally time we look back at this game and give it another shot, because genuinely it is probably the greatest, at least casual shooter in a long fucking time. Like I haven't seen something this unique in so long, and I haven't really met anybody that hates it. The things that pissed me off about the game and caused me to stop playing, one was the way the meta was going in the top rank of the game, which doesn't affect most players. It only affected me because I was diamond playing, taking this game way too seriously, which I don't think is what it's meant for. I don't think this game will ever be a truly competitive game. But you can have so much fucking fun with this game, playing it casually. Like, between all the different casual game modes, the amounts of builds you can make, everything's viable if you learn how to use it and put a little bit of time and effort into figuring out how you have to play with that specific weapon or item. Like, you can tailor your play style. You can tailor the way the game works to your play style, if that makes sense, and your personal skill. You know, I think this game just, you know, missed its opportunities in the past, was unable to capitalize on the attention that it had, and I think its player count is suffering from that, which allows it to, you know, fly under the radar as a kind of slept on game. Like, people know about this game, they know it exists, but nobody plays it. like I don't want to say nobody. It's obviously got a good enough player count to find a match. Like, there are plenty of people playing it, but it's kind of the same people that have been playing it, and it's not really cycling in any new players. Nobody's really trying the finals again. And I think it's time, whoever clicks on this video, play this game at least once in the year 2026. See if you enjoy it, because me picking it back up, I thought I was going to hate it again. You know, I got really fed up with this game, really tired of it, and I forgot how fun it was. Cash Out being its primary game mode now, and the game leaning into that rather than going away from it, I think has helped this game immensely. There's plenty of new cool fun gadgets and weapons for everyone to try. If you put this game down like I did a while ago, there's plenty of new shit for you to see. Cosmetics, this game's second to maybe Valorant. It might even have better cosmetics than Valorant. At this point, this game has every component that it needs to be the game. I think it's finally at that state where it just needs some eyes. It just needs a little bit of attention, and it'll get where it needs to go. You know what I mean? You know, my issues with this game previously, double heavy meta was pretty ass, and it still exists. I mean, in rank play, you're gonna run into a lot of people running double heavy with shields and a medium with healing beam, and it's gonna be really fucking annoying. It's gonna feel like you're playing Overwatch, which is why I urge you to just not play ranked if you pick up this game. At least not at first, not for a while. Get really good at what you like to use. If you don't want to conform to, you know, double medium heavy or double heavy medium, if you're not gonna want to do that and use, you know, AKs and scars, I would urge you to just play casual for a while when you get back into this game. I haven't personally gotten to ranked yet again, and I was a top ranked player when I did grind ranked. So, like, I know I could be really good at this game, but I'm gonna give it a minute. I'm gonna continue to play with the shit I like in casual and get into ranked when I feel the need to, rather than usually just jumping straight into it like I normally do, because I don't want to suck the fun out of it for myself yet. And I don't know how ranked is gonna go. So, to be fair, maybe this game needs to figure out its deal with ranked play, and maybe it needs to figure some shit out over there before people start picking it back up again. But I think once more people get into it, the meta is gonna evolve a little more with more competitive minds, just going at the game, not playing it the same way they've played it for so long. I think this game would just benefit from more people playing. Like that's kind of just what it needs at this point, is an audience, a bigger audience that cares about the game. You know, and maybe I'm completely wrong. Maybe I'm gonna hate this game again in a month when I am 3 weeks into playing ranked. And, you know, I'm winning games, I'm grinding up, but it's losing its fun factor for me. Maybe that's something that's gonna happen, but I don't think it will. I mean, between Power Shift, Casual Cash Out, Breaking Point, which is really fun, all these different game modes, I think I could generally at least play this game every once in a while. I'm kind of, you know, I'm sucked into Overwatch right now. I play a lot of 2K, but like playing this game is the happy medium, and I think this is really the happy medium from you know, between the competitive shooters and like the Call of Duties. It's somewhere in the middle. And, you know, if you've had a friend that's been trying to get you into like a Valorant or Siege and it's just not for you, this might be the game that's for both of you. This might be the game that gets you both somewhere, so you can continue to play together and still have fun, not being forced to play a game that one or the other likes. You know what I mean? Now, I will say this game is terrible to play solo. I wouldn't play this by yourself. I would get a team. You're not gonna catch me playing this game alone, I will say. But yeah, man, that's about all I got. You know, I would urge anybody who's seen this game, not seen this game, clicked on this video, you know, I would just urge you to pick up the game, give it another try. I think it's worth your time. I don't think you'll regret at least playing a few games. Like, I definitely would. Just see what's popping with it. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't play it alone. Get a couple friends together, give it a shot, see what you can do, bro. Because I really wish this game had just one more shot to be to get the attention it deserves. You know what I mean? All right, y'all, I'm gonna head out of here.